Good afternoon, beekeepers. It's May the 17th. It's about 1 o'clock, clear blue skies, 81 degrees after storms last night. And we're gonna go take a look at some bees. We got a swarm to look at, a honey producer, and a couple we're hoping to find some queens in. So let's get to it. All right, I'm going to start off by taking a look at this split real quick. It was queenless last week, but had queen cells in it. I don't expect to see any eggs because there hasn't been enough time, but I can take a look and see how they're doing. All right, they seem rather docile. A little bit of wax built out on both sides. Frame of honey, lots of empty cells ready for a queen. And I really should have left one of these out, shouldn't I? All right, scoot that one over. Don't really expect to find a queen. There's not many bees. There's some fresh pollen and some fresh nectar. I have eggs. So, I'm going to close her back up. Leave these girls to grow. They've got wax built out. They've got lots of places for her to lay. And apparently she's just started laying. So, good news on that one. All right, next one we're going to tackle is the monster. Since I have not checked this one for swarm cells in a while, because I didn't want to bother it, all I'm going to do today is I'm going to set the honey supers off. And I'm going to check for queen cells and then we're going to leave them alone. They've propolised very well. Top box is still pretty empty. But I know at least one of these others is pretty full. Yeah, that's still empty. Wow. I'm going to let y'all see this. They have built these. This is the second box. And it is built out really well. In fact, it's so full, I'm definitely not breaking into it. Would like to move some frames up, but all that's going to do is bust up a bunch of honey. Oh my goodness, that thing's heavy. All right, so the next box is the same way, except for one frame. You can see it's built out really well on one side and not much at all on the other side. And we'll go ahead and swap that frame into this top box. Oh, that frame's moving along kind of well. But I move it and it's bees. And then I put this other frame towards the center of this box. They're real intent on lapping up that honey that I spilt. Smoke them a little. Well, this one's going to be pretty heavy too. Yep. All right. Now, all I really need to do here, I need to tip this one up and look for queen cells. All right, see, all of these are queen cups. They're all empty. Every one of them. They're all, I mean, they'll make a lot of queen cups, but until they're ready to start making a new queen, there's nothing at all in them. So that means we're safe. And it kind of means I really don't need to go into the bottom box. Or with all those cups there, none of them are charged. We're in good shape. All right. We got some drone brood that was built between the cells. And what you do is you look at them, kind of roll them around and look for mites. And I don't see any of those either. Very good sign. So this hive is still ready to go to make more honey. So I'll put it back together. Now I'm not leaving the other queen excluder on there. It just keeps actually helps keep the bees in the box while we're got it offset and doing an inspection. Getting them all to go in the box is the hard part. You girls get in the box. All right. Yeah, there's one cover. All right. All right, this next box is my other Queenless hive from last week. Had no signs of queen, but there were several queen cells. Knocked some of them down and left the rest to let them make their own queen. All right, so all I'm going to do on this one, again, like my other little one that had no queen, is I'm going to take the supers off. On this one, I know they're not built up very much, so I know I can lift them both at the same time. All right. We also reduced this one down to a single deep and left all the resources in it. So if they did get a queen moving, they'd have plenty of resources. Nothing there but honey. Nectar. And more nectar. Nothing. A whole frame of bee bread. And a whole brood in the middle. And a bit of whole brood on the other side. Two queen cells that were chewed out on the side. And I got a queen cell on this side. So there were two mature queens right there that they killed. So I'm just taking my time looking for a live queen. All right, so we'll keep looking. Nectar. And there's almost no chance there's going to be a queen out here, but nothing but nectar. Okay. So they either have a virgin queen or they're hopelessly queenless. Because there are no eggs, there are no cells. I may have to find a frame of eggs. Give them a boost. All right, one queenless hive had a queen. The other one has no queen. Just lots of bees. So I'll go to one of my other hives. That I can easily pop open and look for cells, look for some eggs, and see if I can get some eggs back on this. All right, here it still is May 17th, about 2 o'clock maybe this afternoon, still clear blue skies, 83 degrees. We're going to try to look at the swarm real quick and then go over there and inspect the east side. Make sure everything's still going good and maybe steal a frame of eggs for my queenless hive on the other side. Here we go. Okay, this is the swarm that I caught May the 1st. Last week I put another super on it. Took out that nice frame of wax that they built. And we're going to take a quick look. Okay, got quite a few bees in the top box. All right. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got about eight frames of bees in here. That is really good. They're really doing good. This is the new frame that I put in last week. And they've got it about half drawn out on one side. And they've got nectar in it. That's a medium frame that I put in there. They're building it out. And deep up against the wall, it's packed with nectar. If it wasn't for that's all the nectar they've got right now, I'd take it out and throw it away because it's a pretty old, nasty frame, but they're putting nectar in it, so. There's another medium frame. Completely built out, and they've almost capped it. Another medium frame, completely full of honey. And they're beginning to cap it, both sides. This swarm is okay. We got some bee bread. So a little bit of nectar glistening in there. But it's almost completely built out now. Deep frame that's mostly built out. I packed some pollen in it, made some bee bread. Yeah, this side's almost completely built out. There is a little bit of wonky comb there on the bottom. That may have been left over from the last time. There's a deep frame of brood. It's all 3 or 4 day old brood. The other side's full of brood as well. Larvae. All right, so I'm gonna quit bothering them because I know their queen is active. She's got a bunch of, they're putting away honey. She's got a bunch of babies coming up. They're doing strong. This frame, I'm going to take away from them and put it in a deep frame. Because the splits and everything, I'm out of deep frames. Gonna have to get some ordered. All right. And my swarm is doing real well. It has at least 8 frames of bees. It's putting up nectar for the winter. So it's in good shape. All right, here we are on the east side. We're going to take a look at these 2 boxes. See how they're doing. Last week they were both doing good. Just want to check in on them. All right, right off the bat, I'm not seeing any bees in the top. Oh, there's a few. They're not really doing anything up here. I put the acorn frames up here. And there's not even bees on it. So it's pretty empty all the way across. Same as last week. They're just not, I just don't think they're going to be ready this year for any honey supers. But I was hoping they'd build out some frame. All right, the first deep. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 frames of bees. Yeah, they're building out. They're putting nectar in there. They're building it out. They're doing good. And we have a frame of brood. And across the bottom we have a bunch of queen cells. And we've got cells of varying ages, eggs of varying ages. Got some that are really young. And I have a charged queen cell. See right there in the middle? It's got a larva in it and a bunch of jelly. So where's my queen? I got a bunch of brand new eggs and stuff in this one. And I've got tons of eggs, larvae of all different ages. I have another charged queen cell. Alright, here we are in the last box on the east side. My phone got hot, quit. So we're going back to the camera for a few minutes. Alright, got lots of bees in the top. Now they're beginning to build a little out on that side. They sure like gluing my beetle trap down. Alright. Next frame over. They got it mostly built out. They're storing a little nectar in it. That's good. As we go across the same way on about all the new frames, they're building them out. Then we get to an older frame. And it's completely built out. It is completely full of honey. And it don't shake out, so that's all honey. Next one over is a new frame. Quite well built out and quite well filled. Next one over is an old frame. That they have built out to the edge, and it is completely packed with honey on both sides. And then the last frame, they're building it out pretty well on both sides. What I need to do swap that big one. The outside and let them fill it. And then we've got these new ones. They can cap the old ones and got these brand new ones that they hadn't completed in the middle, and they'll finish building them out. Put that back on there now. Alright, there's the bottom super. Kind of building a little excess on it again. Not have a honey queen excluder. They are putting honey in it. Just want to make sure that they don't have any brood up here yet. Not seeing any signs of the queen looking up here. I'm seeing a lot of frames of nectar. Yep. got another frame that's built out. Completely. And I mean really, really to the walls. Look at that. That is built out so well. That's why I shut the bees off. I'll have to move the frame over too. That'll take a little bit of finagling, but it'll help draw the bees. Oops. Yeah, that frame is not a good frame, but I'm going to leave him in there. Alright, so they're doing good. Moved that one frame that was just so massively built out. Alright, reset the frames in there. I'll have to manually do it on this top box because there's so much honey on that one frame. That is good. Alright, thanks to technology difficulties, we didn't get to see this. These top two frame boxes are completely full. They should start capping it off pretty well. We're in good shape for this year. Just need to get some more top covers and inner covers now that I'm up to 6 boxes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make some comments. Let's see what you think. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.